New Year's resolutions based on shoring up finances are among the most common each new year. Two faculty members with the University at Buffalo School of Management shared their advice on how to make such resolutions meaningful, practical, and doable. Michael Dambra, Assistant Professor of Accounting. Resolution: put your money to work for you. The start of a new year is an excellent time to reevaluate the level of cash in your savings account. It's good to have several months of salary saved for emergency purposes, in case you have an unexpected medical bill, car expense, or job loss. Savings accounts can also be used to prepare for large purchases, such as a house or new car. However, beyond precautionary and planned savings, keeping excess cash in your savings account is an inefficient use of your hard-earned money. Typically, savings accounts provide a paltry rate of return on your assets, less than 1% at most major banks. This return is typically lower than the rate of inflation, meaning you're actually losing money in real terms. In other words, the cost of hamburgers, cars, and coffee is growing faster than your savings account. Michael Dambra of UB instead, if you have future education expenses to prepare for, consider contributing to a 529 plan, which allows your cash to grow tax-free and generates a deduction on your New York State tax bill. Also, consider contributing some excess savings into a Roth IRA for your retirement, which allows for tax-free asset appreciation and withdrawals. If future retirement or education savings are unnecessary, consider reducing your debt. Look up the interest rates on your outstanding obligations, mortgages, student loans, car loan, credit card debt, etc., and pay down the obligation with the highest rate. It is better to prepay some of these obligations and reduce your future interest expenses, than let your excess savings sit idle in a bank. Veljko Fatak, Assistant Professor of Finance. Resolution: improve your understanding of personal finances and help others to do so, as well. Veljko Fatak, UB Assistant Professor of Finance. Since 2012, the Program for International Student Assessment has scored the financial literacy of teenagers. The results are depressing. More than 20% of U.S. students show below proficient levels of financial knowledge, and that's with very generous grading. Adults don't fare better. An ongoing study by the Wharton School and George Washington University finds less than half of U.S. adults can correctly answer 3 basic questions about interest rates and savings. Yet, financial literacy is more important than ever. College students take on loans that will impact their economic lives for decades. Adults face more decisions as employers shift from defined benefits to defined contribution retirement plans. Congress has added to the confusion with a rush tax bill, and in the shadows lurks a financial industry that often preys on the uninformed. So, in 2018, if your own understanding needs a refresher, make time to review the following resources. And, if you're on top of this ever-changing financial landscape, discuss personal finance with your kids, or volunteer to teach a financial literacy course in your community.